Basketball GOAT? Kobe being Bryant.
Kobe.
Yeah, I go with Kobe.
Probably LeBron.
LeBron James.
I'm curious, who's the tougher assignment, Kobe or LeBron?
They pose different problems. I think it's about even. LeBron is faster and stronger, and he's playing the game. He's controlling everybody, whereas Kobe's just going to kill you.
Yeah. But like people will get on me for saying I don't think Kobe Bryant's the best player in the NBA. I think that goes to LeBron James or Michael Jordan.
Oh, you about to stir up some shit.
I want to stir it up.
These reels about to be crazy when I put these reels out.
Yeah, that's
Somebody else said that LeBron isn't better than Kobe Bryant. Kobe does have 5 championships. He has MVPs. Kobe does also have a valid argument for the GOAT. He stole somebody's whole flow, bar for bar, word for word, copied it, and just did what they did. And the person I'm talking about is Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Lakerland, what's that word? We back at it, and we hear everybody's opinion about Kobe versus LeBron. My God. But what about the guys who played with both of them? Let's talk about it, Lakerland. Buckle up, get your popcorn ready as we get into the story of who's better between Kobe and LeBron from their teammates.
Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the line. 6. You want to put on the show here.
You write in the book about LeBron James, the main thing the two of you discussed is what constitutes a killer mentality. What was your message to him?
Well, the message is always to go out there and dominate. There's no let up. Once the game starts and once the practice begins, you're in that mode. Everything's a game 7. And when you approach every practice and every game with that kind of mentality, it bleeds into the rest of the guys.
So Lakerland, who was greater all time, LeBron James or Kobe Bryant? Many of us who have followed the game over the years know what the numbers say on one end, but then on the other end, if you break the game down into categories, we could actually come up with a completely different perspective. But the individual eye test and our emotional ties to the specific icon and player has always kind of sparked one of the greatest debates in NBA history. I did a poll here on Lakerland the other day, and to my surprise, more people actually voted for LeBron over Kobe Bryant all time, including Michael. But what about the players? What do they think? I'll go a step further, Lakerland. What about their teammates? Shout out to Andre from 81 Points because he did the legwork on this, but I came across at least 8 or 9 teammates, Lakerland, of both LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, giving their opinion on who was actually better between the two. Let's take a look at some of the critiques from the guys who were frontline with both Bryant and James. NBA, that was 9 teammates of both Kobe and LeBron James giving their opinions, most of which felt like Kobe was better than LeBron. I know where you stand at being a Kobe fan, but we have had this debate. A lot of people had this debate over time, social media, the media, but this is coming from the actual teammates, players who played on the front line with these guys. So how much validity and stock should we be putting into these opinions by these players?
1,000%, and 1,000% because they know, like, NBA players, not just even the teammates, just NBA players in general that's been on the court with these particular guys, these greats. They know they've studied, they've seen it up close and personal, not only just from the fan perspective, but like actually seeing how fast a person runs by him, seeing a person hit difficult shots, doing difficult things on the court, seeing a person actually win a championship in your face. Like, they've seen all of this, and their opinion does matter when it comes to particular players, unless they're haters.
It does matter. No, you're the hater. Because why you gotta be so disrespectful with it? Like 1,000%. Like, really? So no one could give in, even though these guys are teammates, been in the locker room, you know what I'm saying, of both. There could possibly be no biasness. Like, everything would have to be straight facts. We can't even take in consideration that 8 or 9 of these guys might have a personal relationship with Kobe Bryant, or a vendetta, a personal situation with LeBron James. We just gonna leave all of that out.
Yeah, I gotta leave it all out because a lot of Kobe didn't talk to a lot of these guys like that. He didn't really have like, LeBron is the one that has usually the relationships or fake relationships or whatnot with these players. Kobe didn't have, he kept it 100. He was like, yeah, you my teammate, but I'm going into my personal whatever. If you wasn't in his circle, then he wasn't dealing with you. And then he only dealt with people on the court. He just started with his last group of people that he played with. He just started at the end of his career to open up and take them out to lunch and dinners and all of that stuff. So yeah, I gotta throw that out the window.
For you, BA, being the biggest Laker land hater, of course.
Yes, sir.
What puts Kobe over LeBron to you?
Everything, but it's for me, it's really yeah, I said everything. No, it's the eye test, man. It's the eye test, man. And not to take anything away from LeBron, but Kobe is the best offensive player that I've probably ever seen, the most skillful offensive player that I've ever seen in my life outside of Michael Jordan. LeBron has always been limited in something throughout his whole career, whether that was bad footwork, whether that was not being able to hit free throws in the clutch and running and shying away from that, whether that was pouting and being a hood hopper or a team hopper, trying to in a pursuit of championships. There's multiple different things that are holes that will always bring him back from being the number one player and the better player, especially than Kobe Bryant.
So why is LeBron the leading all-time scorer then?
That new Balco, it worked for a lot of people. And on top of that new Balco,
really? Okay. Keep it coming.
On top of that, though, man, I just feel like genetics, man. He is built like no other. Nobody, like, he is one of one when it comes to the way that his body is and the way that he takes care of his body. He came into the NBA at the right time, and he's in the right era where we do have the stuff where we do know more and more about the body and longevity, just longevity in general, bro.
And that's where I just be so totally blown away when you want to speak on this topic, because it's just like, man, if we're talking about Lakers all time, then yeah, Kobe got it hands down. But as far as NBA overall career, you're alluding to the availability. Do you believe deep down in your heart Kobe Bryant could pretty much duplicate what LeBron did on 3 franchises if he played the 19, 20 years?
Well, Kobe played 20. He played 20 years. He played 20
and he played 19, right? 19, 20. And
20.
And LeBron, look what LeBron did and look what Kobe did, right?
Yeah. Look, Kobe, that's the thing about it. Kobe, he was amazing until like year 16 or year 17 is when he popped his Achilles. And once he popped his Achilles, his career pretty much was done from there. LeBron has never had a serious injury to that extent. If he had one, I guarantee you LeBron wouldn't be looking the way that he's looking now.
And Kobe still has one championship over LeBron in that window.
Yeah, in that window. Think about it, man. Kobe was still regarded as a top 5 to top 10 player all the way to year 16 or 17. Once he popped that Achilles versus the Golden State Warriors, he took the next year off, which was year 17. Year 17 or year 18 he took that year off, then came back after that, and then he started off pretty strong, and then he tore his shoulder, and then he missed the rest of that season, right? And that was year 19. And year 20, it was like, all right, my shoulder's gone, my knee is gone, my Achilles is gone, all of that. So now I'm just gonna be playing and I'm gonna have my farewell tour. So his last 3 to 4 seasons really wasn't really Kobe.
Well, Lakerland, you heard it first from some of the guys directly in the fire, but it's time for you all to make the decisions on who's better, Kobe or LeBron. This is 7 Mitchell with Lakerland. Shout out to my brother BA again with the Lakerland staff for always coming through and supporting. Shout out to Hank as well. We'll get Hank on the next video. But y'all let us know in the comment section what y'all think about Kobe and LeBron. Who was the greatest overall? Not just Lakers, overall. And give me a reason why. And what's your thoughts on these teammates' opinions? Should we hold this to the most highest standard because they played with them? Let me know in the comment section, Lakerland. I'm 7 Mitchell. Do not forget, become a member of our channel if you guys would like to support. We also got exclusive members-only content for you guys. We'll never leave the supporters out. Thank you all for the support, and I'll catch you in the next video. 7 Mitchell here. This is Lakerland. I'm out. Peace. For the latest and greatest on your Los Angeles Lakers, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate the support. Follow us on social media at Lakerland Show and join our Playback TV room for our free VIP access to our Lakers watch parties and, of course, the Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/Lakerland.